Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we are going to be unboxing my ALC from June. No, ALC from, yes, June. Yarnable from Hypnotic from July. So, unfortunately, this will be our next to the last ALC. As Nikki has announced, her life is improving and moving in very different ways right now, and she doesn't think that she can keep up with the monthly club any longer. So unfortunately, she is retiring the monthly club. She does still continue to plan on dyeing yarn, but she's going to dedicate more time to monthly or semi-regular releases instead of doing a monthly yarn club. It is a lot to keep up with, but everything from trying to grow their family and being hired on full-time for her job, it's kind of changed the landscape of her life quite a bit. So I'm very, very happy for her. I am going to miss getting my ALC every month, but I'm very excited to see how her life continues to grow and improve. So we love her. We want to support her in any way she could possibly need support. So go send her love, send her hugs, send her kisses. If you are not familiar with my ALC and Yarnable unboxings, these are my personal subscription boxes that I do receive every single month. I pay for these out of pocket. Nikki is my dying soul sister. We are twinsies in our color choices and color taste. So almost every single color she has ever produced is like the perfect Carrie colorway. We are very similar in our cultural experiences, as we're very similar in age. So a lot of those experiences, like actually going to arcades and roller rinks and stuff, we actually share. Cheryl, you never know what you're getting. You could get some of the most beautiful warm tone yarns, some of the most beautiful neons and exciting colors. And then sometimes you just get these super interesting combinations you would have never thought, like, I must have this. But as soon as you have it, you kind of want like 900 of it in every single weight and possible, like, fiber type you can get your hands on. They're very different, but very similar at the same times. Many months we are able to pull matches between mixing and matching, and from each dyer in particular. At the end of this video, I will be pairing up this month's yarn with previous month's yarns from the subscription boxes, mixing and matching between the ALC and Yarnable, as many of my subscribers have or do receive both of these subscription boxes. So I love that portion of this because I firmly believe you do not need to purchase an entire like sweater's amount of yarn in order to make beautiful things. If you have a dyer or a company that you enjoy purchasing or you enjoy their style, many times over the course of their collections, you will find things that you can mix and match and pull. And sometimes you just might need to add a solid to kind of tie it all back together. But I do love these, and I have so much fun mixing and matching. At the end of this video, I also have something I would like to share with you guys. So let's get our fingies ready to dive into some new yarn. So first off, we're going to unbox the ALC. So this is the ALC from June 2025. And this month, our extras are very sweet and simple. We're keeping it easy, which is kind of perfect for where I am right now because the heat has me not wanting to deal with a whole lot of stuff. It's not as hot as it was last week, though, just to be fair. So we do have this really cute little watermelon marker here, all dainty and petite. We have a strawberry highlighter, which I do love a good mini highlighter. Once again, these are things that I throw into my Notions kits and put into my project bags constantly. So having the little minis like this is absolutely perfect for me. Full size is great for my desk. I need minis for on the go, and I'm constantly crafting on the go. If you are familiar with me and my channel, you will know about me. I will even take my crochet and knitting on walks with me, not just shopping, not just in the car. I will literally take it on the go. So also we have a little Notions box here. I do use, once again, I hate to say this every time, I use things like this in my paper crafting more than I use them in my Yarny crafting. So these are great. I have a couple of these that have my big progress keepers and stitch markers in them. I also have a sock kit that I keep, like a little thing of scissors, stitch markers, things like that, in one of my bags. So I love those. I love containers. I am the freak that loves the office store. All of this little contain. I'd go broke if I went to the container store. Somehow living in Charlotte for 5 years, I did not go to the container store once. I only went to IKEA once. I am the kind of person that can go broke on containers. Just saying. So our yarn this month is called Feels Like Summer. And I'm just saying it does definitely feel like summer. It is so bright and so juicy and so exciting. And I love the green she used in this. Look at that. It's like not quite highlighter. It's like just drawn back just a little bit. Love it. And I love this color of green as well. But definitely feeling like summer over here. I am seeing the tie-dye. Just saying. I have, I'm sure, tons of matches that I can pull for this one. Up next, we have our Yarnable from Hypnotic Yarn. I do have an affiliate link down below. I do not believe it is open right now to new subscribers. However, you can just go shop Hypnotic and see what Cheryl has in the store. There is the deluxe, the regular, like everything kind of subscription box, and then the like just the yarn subscription box. So you have multiple tiers you can purchase from here. Love it. I love having choices and options. It is absolutely fantastic. Once again, we have another little zip top bag. As I say every month, I use these for storing ephemera and little bits while I am paper crafting. Love these. This month's extras, however, had me rolling. I did pre-open this. I know what's in here. I'm just saying. First off, we have this adorable little koozie. And it's just kind of like right up like that cottage core type aesthetic. Love it. Think it's adorable. We have a little strawberry lip balm here. My cactus from last year is almost empty, so this is perfect. This will go in the workout room, and I will use that over the course of the next year, apparently, because that's about how long it took me to use the cactus. But what had me just got me so hard were these pencils. So I do actually use pencils quite a bit. So these are kind of perfect, but these are the Adulting is Hard pencils, and they all have different sayings. Another fine day ruined by responsibility. Oh boy, howdy, have I had quite a few of those. You know you're old when happy hour is a nap. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Remember that age gets better with wine. I have to disagree with that one because the hangover in the morning is brutal. Every month you get over 30, you pay for it a little bit more. I don't mind getting older, but my body is taking it badly. Too old for Snapchat, too young for Life Alert. I loved that one. That one just about had me bent over sideways. My age is very inappropriate for my behavior. And being an adult is mostly just Googling symptoms. So, love that. Those just, especially for where I am in life. Once again, where I am in life. So our yarn for this month is saltwater taffy. And this is one of the very few times we get like one a year generally where we have a mostly solid. It's softly tonal. It is this beautiful lavendery pink shade. We have a little bit of that vanilla yellow Cheryl will use in a lot of her yarns. A lot of her more subtle yarns, we will see that vanilla yellow popping through where it's I think a tan color that she's using, but it reads ever so slightly more vanilla. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty tone. It's a warm tone, tannish color. I love it when she uses it. So one of the very few times where we have like this very soft tonal reading solid here, and I am here for it. This plummy pink is absolutely gorgeous. Once again, we're in that like perfect for my complexion. I would totally make a sweater out of this if I had like a whole bunch of it. My budget and my wall cannot hold that, so I cannot purchase that right now, but I'm just saying, very tempting. So let me run to my stash real quick and we will pull together some matches to pair this up with. Okie dokie, artichoke. Also chugged some water. I've been talking for over an hour. My throat's getting a little tired. So anyway, first off with our ALC, boy, did we have some matches for this one. My screen may shatter with how much this is going to blow out. So we're going to kind of go through these fairly quickly because this first group is kind of just perfect. So this is Flip Flops and Fun in the Sun from June 2025, which once again, we do have some cousin matches here. So the pinks are a little bit different. We have more of this like reddy pink. We have the same yellow, but we did not have green last year. So we have green with this one. And we have purple with last year. So very similar. Like I said, these are definitely like cousins, but not the same. But we also have Beach Party, and this is from June 2023. And once again, we have that not highlighter, but very limey green, but no yellow. And we have more of like a magenta running through there. So we have like this perfect cousin combo here. And it would be fun to break this up with something like maybe the hypnotic yarn we got last month, the Yarnable from last month, where we've got Cue the Confetti. But that also might just kind of be something you want to play with these on their own. But you could also pull in, you know, we've gotten some really great yellows from Cheryl recently. So if you wanted to pull in like Squeeze the Day here and kind of use that as almost like a tonal semi-solid. This also pairs incredibly well with the Berry Citrus Bliss that we got earlier this year. The yellows aren't quite like that matchy-matchy that I prefer to have for like a continuous thread, but we do have a very similar pink running through here. But I think like those, and if you combined it with something that was like maybe more of like the solid, like Born to Stand Out, those would be fun to play together. Actually, Berry Bliss is from 2024. It's the macaron that I paired with this that I keep thinking about. Anyway, this is Born to Stand Out. This is from 2023, I believe, from Yarnable. But all of those just kind of play well together. The bright juiciness, the fun, and all of that. And even just scooping them all up and looking at them as a big mess together. Those do kind of run together and work well. So we're going to have zero issues matching these up. I mean, that's just kind of, once again, like I said, she just kind of, she gets me. She's my spirit animal. She's my soul sister. They're just kind of perfect. So with the Yarnable for this month, I did pull some interesting things. So my number one match out of this is actually an ALC. This is Maybe It's Cold Outside from December 2024. I don't know why, because I was not looking to pair the Yarnable this month when I saw this one. But as I was pulling things for the ALC, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of perfect together. I don't know why that works. I don't know why this is working for me. I don't know why that's so perfect, but like if I did a sweater in this, I would totally do cuffs and collar in this. It just, something tied that to me. And I'm just like, I guess the purple in this is it kind of fades out, has a little bit more of a pinky undertone. It kind of pairs with this or something. I don't know, but I love this. I love this combo so much. The other one, this is the one I immediately thought of. So this is Unicorn Dreamscapes. It's another one from 2023, I believe. And of course, you know, this is very, very similar tone on tone here. I'm using this with Some Bunny and another yarn from Yarnable downstairs. And I think those would also, the 3 that I'm using in the DK weight would pair beautifully with this month's yarn. This is kind of one of those, for me and my palette, this is kind of like a perfect solid to have because it's going to pair with a lot of things that I already own. The next one where it just kind of unexpected, not how I would normally go with things, but this is one of those gut, like, oh my gosh, I just kind of took this and went across the bucket and was like, what kind of is picking up? It looks good. And this is Frosty Fox from December 2023. And once again, I don't know why. And you could almost, if you had something else to go with this, take these 3 together and that would be kind of like a perfect combo here. But for some reason, these 2 together, just it's singing to me. It's kind of magical. I don't think they need an extra, but if you wanted more, once again, that kind of pops. But these together for some reason just are working for me. It's not what I thought I was going to be looking for or pulling out of here. And the last one, this is a stretch. This needs something. This needs something else to go with it. But this is Grape Crush. Especially with like the blue and stuff in here. I need something that is also kind of splotchy, spotty, heavy, deckling almost, instead of like speckles, more like heavy-handed splotching like we have with the denim-y blue. Almost like if we had a blue with heavy splotches of the pink, this would be a great solid to kind of balance all of that a little bit. But for some reason, this is another combo that it's like, it's missing something, but it works. But that like, even like pulling in the blue, you can see what I mean? Like it just needs something to kind of balance a little bit. Because we're like, this is not subtle at all. This is very heavy, and it's heavy in a way that makes this seem very boring. But this isn't a boring color like with this. Like these just complement each other perfectly and sing together. They make each other sing. And same when you combine it with the blue, as they compare and make each other sing. They make each other better. Whereas this one, this complements, but they're not making each other better. It's almost like the simplicity is fighting the grabbiness. And it's something I don't know how to articulate, but this needs something to bring it through and kind of balance it a little bit more. Like that's too solid to go with it, to do it. And that's just not quite right. But we're getting somewhere with that. But I think this is, one of these is going to end up becoming a thing, because that's just kind of too perfect. So I am going to take you across the room real quick and show you what I've done. I will be right back. So a number of you guys will be aware that for the last 2 weeks, I have been making changes to the yarn wall, and this is part of the reason. So since Nikki has announced that she is retiring the yarn of the month, I have decided to give her a full cube here on the wall that will be my ALC cube. As you can see, I have pulled together some things that I think are going to be kind of perfect projects together here. This month's yarn will actually probably go in right here, just visually, as it cues with the other two so well. But I did want to share that with the retiring of the monthly yarn club, instead of being in a bin like my Yarnable where I can port it around, as I'm filming and stuff, Nikki now has her own spot here on the wall. So I wanted to share with you guys. It's very pretty. I really love seeing all the colors together up here, and it goes perfectly with my Cheers to You. No. Right? Maybe. That's Queen City, and Lolo did it. So now my my section here just kind of, it's all bright and vibrant and colorful and happy. And anyway, I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you real soon. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Bye, you guys.